art isn't just art, it's a healing modality. It really has a way of helping people connect with themselves and express themselves and build emotional resilience and confidence. My name's Louisa, I'm from Sydney. I grew up in a little suburb called Putney in Sydney by the river. My parents are from Hong Kong. They immigrated here in the 80s. Growing up, I remember looking at different plants and flowers and just being in awe of their colours and just their shapes. So I think my natural language was like colours and shapes and designs. I was blessed to be offered a scholarship to go to university, so that was in the business area, and I went on to do a graduate program. So originally I was working in the finance industry, so I went through the career pathway of a very safe and practical way because that was what I was encouraged to do. But during my time when I was working in the corporate world, I realised that I had a desire to be creative inside me, and I felt I had a calling and a purpose that I wasn't living out. And I raised my hands and I gave my life to Jesus, and I felt that when I experienced the joy come over me, I realised that I had a purpose and a calling that that God had purpose for me, and I realised that no matter what I did, I couldn't run away from that. And part of me knew that I was really wanting that creative side and to fulfill my purpose. So that became so strong in me. It took me a few years, but I realized that, yeah, there was no denying that desire to be creative, that desire to create and to make art. So it sort of chased me down. So I went to art school, went to National Art School, and I did a Bachelor in Fine Arts there. Learnt a lot about the different art forms, and that was my journey into the art world again. I never really left, but this was like me taking a step into my purpose. So it was significant because it was me taking that step intentionally. After I completed my Bachelor of Fine Arts, I went straight to Paris, France, and I lived and worked there for a year. It was one of the most amazing times of my life. It was so soul-fulfilling. I've always loved France, and especially because it's such a beautiful city, but also mainly for the art. So it was fantastic. It was just such a culturally fulfilling and rich experience for me to be immersed in that city and to work for a very accomplished, successful artist, working as one of his assistants in a studio doing painting 9 hours a day. Imagine going from working a corporate job 9 hours a day in an office, really nice office overlooking Circular Quay, but then being transported into one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Paris, and just doing what I love. There were so many talented artists in that studio, and it was just such a melting pot of creativity. And I had the opportunity to paint the people, and I loved painting people. So that was an incredible experience for me. I'm really inspired by Renaissance artists, like especially because I love the human form and drawing and painting people, and I feel that there's something very special about connecting with humans in general. I feel like everyone has their own unique qualities and personalities and gifts, and I love bringing that out when I paint and draw people. My faith inspires me, and I get divinely inspired to make different artworks. A lot of my inspirations also come from nature and the world around me, so many things inspire me.